Hello guys and welcome back again by today's new crypto daily update video, and in today's video we're gonna discuss all these charts because things looking very good, and I'm taking a major trade setup right here because I've been talking about this a lot lately. So let's dive right away into the chart right now to discuss which setup I am taking here. So yesterday we talked about this last line of defense, this last resistance line for the bears to hold. If we hold it towards the top side here, we could see some downwards momentum. But I've said already yesterday, things looking very good. If we break towards the upside, got a perfect retest here, we could see a massive move towards the upside here, and that's exactly, but also exactly what we have been seeing here in the last day. So that's why I am opening a $800,000 position here, because I really think that this is a very bullish signal in the market there, and I'm anticipating to maybe get some more of a correction towards the downside there. But if we see so, I want to scale into this position because I'm so convinced that the price will go up afterwards here. This is such a bullish signal, and we've been talking about it for days here. So it's pretty amazing to see that it's played out exactly like we predicted here, and I'm anticipated on it sharp right now and opening the trade anytime soon here. And then also a pretty bullish thing we can see right here, the famous cup and handle pattern, also the momentum shift pattern, the trend shift pattern, is folding here towards the upside. So we got an inverse one here. So what did we saw? We saw a left shoulder here, we saw a head here from the fake out we saw, and we can possibly create a right shoulder here, and this would be your neckline. If we break the neckline here above, we can wait for that retest and trade it all the way towards the upside. Target will be around these levels, and that's exactly what I'm anticipating on with the trade I'm opening. So things just looking very bullish because this is literally a very bullish pattern, and it will also mean that we are shifting the trend towards the upside, which is exactly what you want to be doing, trading with the trend. The trend is your friend. So yeah, it just looks so nice here. And let's dive into the liquidity here because there's a lot liquidity forming on the top side. So that means that people are trying to short the markets here, which is pretty dangerous in my opinion. But we can see that there is much liquidity forming above us, and I really think that this will be taken out here today, and all the short size liquidity will be taken out, and that means that no one is short in the market anymore, and that's exactly what we want to see, because I really think the bears will be punished here if you short Bitcoin at these levels, because you literally have no confidence to say that Bitcoin will go down even further here towards the upside, towards the downside, sorry. So yeah, I really think that we will have some short squeeze momentum here. That will mean that we took out the liquidity on both sides, so the way is free for Bitcoin to move in the way it wants, and I think it will be the upside here. Then also a pretty interesting thing to see here is some data. This is the Bitcoin adoption S curve, and this is the curve against internet, and we all know how big internet is on the day right now. Internet is huge, literally everyone uses it, and it's the biggest thing almost in the world here. But it's compared to the Bitcoin adoption right now, and we can literally see that we are in this phase of adoption in Bitcoin here, which could looks exactly the same as internet. And if we follow the trend here, that will mean that we have an exponential move coming up here, and I think literally we can see the same curve here as internet, and that will mean that Bitcoin will surge in price massively here. So that's a pretty bullish thing to see, that adoption is really a big thing here, and I really think that this will push us way and way higher in the future here. So interesting to see. Then we have the Ethereum Bitcoin chart here. We got some momentum squeeze here. We had some top side resistance. We have some lower side support here. And yesterday I said also we broke down towards the downside here, and I really wasn't convinced it was a real breakout because the volume was pretty low. But exactly what we are seeing right now is we saw a perfect retest of that old support line, which acts as resistance right now, so we can make this red. And after that we saw a dump towards the downside with way more volume than we had right here. So I really think that we can maybe get a cool down towards the downside. But if we see so, let me say this will be the last cool down, the last chance to flip your Bitcoin into Ethereum for a cheaper price. Because if this cool down happens here, and we already saw a surge of 7% towards the downside, but if we met the target here, we will surge 6% towards the downside here. If we see that cooldown, please make sure to flip your Bitcoin over to Ethereum, because it will be the last chance to do so. And this is a very big opportunity, because if Bitcoin gains more strength against Ethereum, that means that Bitcoin will go up, Ethereum will consolidate or go down. So that means that if you flip one Bitcoin into Ethereum, you will get way more Ethereum than if you flipped it right over here. So that's why this is a very, very big chance. You really want to be taken here. So please see this as an opportunity instead of flipping your Ethereum back into Bitcoin, because this is a local cooldown and we will literally see a massive pump here towards the upside, and you wish you could you would have flipped it towards Ethereum here. So please keep that one in mind. And if you look at the funding rates here, we're still positive here, but things looks that we will go to negative slightly again. So that means that there are more people in the market longing it right now. So that's also a sign to keep in mind, because yeah, it means literally that there are we're even right now, so long and shorts are approximately even, but it means that more people are longing Bitcoin at this point. So that means it's also something we want to keep in mind, because if everyone is long, you know what will happen next. But yeah, it's pretty interesting to see that we will have some shifting towards the negative here, so we need to pay for a long again. And that was it again for today's video. Please make sure to follow me right over on X, because I'm updating here on hourly base. I'm literally sharing setups here. I'm literally tweeting what I'm even buying spot, which trade I'm opening, which chart I'm looking at. So if you follow me over here, you will never miss a big move again. So please make sure to do so. And then that was it for today's video. Please make sure to subscribe on my YouTube channel to never miss a daily update again. And please make sure to press on that like button to support me on the daily videos. And I will see you tomorrow by a new crypto daily update video.